what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to Good Morning Vail. This is a beautiful shot from Leadville. What an amazing view as that sun's coming up. We talked yesterday about how the days are starting to get a little bit longer, so now we're able to see those beautiful mountains off in the distance over Leadville. One of my favorite shots, Maddie.
I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous, and one of my favorite things about that shot is it just is so captivating every morning. Even when that fog has like settled in a little bit, that shot just gives you that high elevation mountain lifestyle, and I love it.
Yeah, it just never gets old to see that. And again, in the different times of day, different times of seasons, there's different contrast and views on there. So just a beautiful shot.
It is, yeah.
Well, happy Wednesday to you. We're halfway through the week almost.
Yeah. Happy Wednesday to you. We're 12 days in to January.
January 12th.
I mean, I feel like it's been flying by.
It has been. It has been. And a lot to go over today on the show. I want to start off and just congratulate Michaela Schifrin, 47th World Cup slalom victory.
Yeah.
And she is on rails, obviously down with COVID, lost a little bit of momentum for the Cup, but leading into the Winter Games that are coming up in Beijing, I think that she's on rails. I think she's on a mission now, and those games start off on February 4th, go through the 20th, and it's going to be a lot of great competition for those games.
Yeah, it is. I'm excited to see how everything pans out. We've got some great local athletes. So we had Carol Johnson in here yesterday talking about Speak Up, Reach Out. Carol Johnson's daughter is Tess Johnson, who's an incredible mogul skier. And yeah, I mean, she's competing in Deer Valley over the weekend to see if she is going to qualify for the Olympics. They just, the big games. The big games. They just announced the U.S. team for snowboarding and skiing for freestyle, which is exciting.
A lot of athletes out there giving it their all. This is kind of what they've been training for all their life. Now, this is the XXIV Games. Do you know what that is? How many?
No.
It's the 24th. Winter Games.
I'm an XXIV human.
You are XXIV. So Beijing coming up, it should be a great show.
Yeah, it should. I'm excited to see all of that taking place. But I want to just bring it back a little bit because I'm excited for the next hour. I'm excited for the next hour as well. We've got some great things coming up on this show. Of course, we're going to be giving you a look at that local weather forecast, Lens of the Day, the resort report, and then we've got some great guests coming into the studio. We just met last week, Grace from Bright Future Foundation, which I'm really excited about having her come into the studio and just chat with us a little bit more about what Bright Future is and what it does here in our community. And it's just going to be a great show. And then Chris Botkins from the Town of Vail Police. We always love Chris to come in, gives us the word on how things are going out in the community, different ways to help protect you and your assets. Yes. Yes, especially right now as we've seen such an influx in people coming into town and enjoying the mountains. And so it's really important that you keep your gear safe, and Chris has some great ways to help you do that. Absolutely, as well as some tips to be safe and careful out on those roads. Yes. So we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take a look at that local weather forecast. Stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I am thrilled to tell you that this year's One Book, One Valley 2022 title has been officially announced. The title is Tallgrass by Colorado author Sandra Dallas. Sandra is also a New York Times best-selling author. This title is something that men and women of all ages throughout the county will want to pick up and read. It's part thriller, part historical novel. For more information, go to onebookonevalley.com.
Moe's Original Barbecue, located all over the United States, but specifically in Eagle and Lions Head Village, offers up the best original Alabama-style barbecue. Smoked, pulled pork, turkey, chicken, and ribs slathered with our homemade sauce. Try our sides of marinated slaw, mac and cheese, potato salad, or banana pudding. Dine in or haul it home. Moe's Original Barbecue. We look forward to serving you.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Good morning, Vail.
There's some more sunshine coming our way here in Eagle County. It's going to be a gorgeous day today. 15 degrees when you wake up around 8 a.m. 39 degrees is the high throughout the course, and that sunshine coming out in full effect. I like that the sun and I are matching right now. I didn't plan for that, but I do really love it because I love the sunshine. It's been nice to have that out for the last couple of days. Throughout the course of today, we will see that sunshine continuing, and then maybe some cloud coverage rolling in later this afternoon, partly cloudy skies around 8 p.m. As we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, that temperature dropping down quite a bit. 11 degrees is the low overnight, and some calm winds definitely coming through. So if you're getting out there to do anything, maybe going to a late dinner, just make sure you're nice and bundled up. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, temperatures down in the front range are definitely warmer, 57 degrees. A little bit of cloud coverage starting down there, but some sunshine as well. 39 in Vail, 40 in Avon, and then 41 in Eagle. That beautiful sunshine really across the entire state of Colorado right now. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we're going to see that cloud coverage really starting to roll in tomorrow, and then that precipitation really make its way here on Friday. But then into the weekend, we are expecting that beautiful sunshine to come out. Those temperatures definitely warming up. Those evening lows staying nice and cool, though, allowing them to continue their snow-blowing efforts on both Vail and Beaver Creek Mountain. We want to thank Lamina Jewelers for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for something great, maybe to redecorate your house or to just up your fashion game, well, Lamina Jewelers is the place to go. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to check in with Kevin and Linz of the Day.
Good morning, Vail.
When injury knocks you down, we help you get back up. Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery.
We live in one of the most active sports communities in the country, and we strive to find better ways to provide the finest medical care for our patients, from weekend warriors to World Cup skiers.
Our specialists are among the most experienced doctors in sports medicine and orthopedic surgery.
We help serve the prestigious U.S. ski team.
Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active. It's what we do.
Hi, I'm Maya Walker. Welcome to Beaver Creek.
Maya Walker Jewels is home to beautiful gemstones that reflect a spectrum of colors. Discover your own style in contemporary, classic, fun, and fanciful designs. Create lasting memories for future generations. Or find your timeless treasure at Maya Walker Jewels, where customer service embodies dedication, passion, and care.
Good
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail, and remember, there is more for you on Channel 92. I want to thank Eyepieces of Vail for supplying us with the lens of the day, and today's system is absolutely amazing. Smith is a well-known name in eyewear technology, and it is getting better and better every day. The best piece they've got right now is the Smith 4D Mag. Now, this is a great goggle. It conforms to your face, fits nice and tight, but the lenses are easily changed out when you're on the mountain. So it comes with this great carrying case, so if you're like me and throw everything into your boot bag, it's going to protect your goggles and your extra lens, and is there when you want to put it back. But the unique thing about this goggle is the rounded bottoms on this lens. That is called bird's eye vision. The bird's eye vision allows you that peripheral to where you can see skiers on both sides and also be able to look down without moving your neck too far down to keep your eye on the terrain. Another piece of technology is Chroma Pop. What that does is it really enhances everything out there. So if you're skiing and you're out there, it identifies any imperfection in the snow to help you be safer, faster, and ski better on any terrain that you're on. Because remember, vision is precision when you're out on the mountain. Now, Maddie pointed out today is going to be full of sun, which was unlike yesterday. So if I was out yesterday, I've got my, my low light lens in, and it's as easy as popping this out, and the magnet technology in this goggle allows you to make changes in the lens that easy. So a quick in, quick out, put your other lens back in your case, put it in your pocket so that you're out and about on the mountain. No more taking the goggles off the helmet, no more trying to decide what you're going to take out. Eyepieces of Vail can hook you up with this Smith 4D Mag, a great system. Go to eyepiecesofvail.com. There's 6 convenient locations all around the valley to suit you. Get out there and check out their inventory. I'm sure you're going to love this Smith 4D Mag. That's all for now. We'll be back with more Good Morning Vail.
Good Morning Vail.
A good night's sleep can be harder to achieve at altitude. Altitude Control Technology's whole room oxygenation system scientifically simulates a lower altitude, no matter how high your mountain home may be. Increased oxygen levels facilitate better sleep and help to alleviate fatigue. The result is more energy, better mood, clarity of mind, and recovery from exercise. Contact Altitude Control Technology for a free consultation and start sleeping better after one night in your oxygenated room.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Feed your future. City Market is now hiring. We're fresh for everyone, and that means being there for everyone. Join our fresh team and fill your plate with perks like next day pay, flexible scheduling, tuition reimbursement, competitive wages and benefits, plus discounts on all of our brands and programs, and resources to support your health, mind, and body. Please join our team. Apply today and feed your future.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262 call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Good morning, Vail.
We've made our way out to the back patio, and it is gorgeous out here this morning. The sunrise with that clear sky is so beautiful right now. There's this incredible pink-blue situation happening right behind me, and I love it. It's one of the reasons I love Colorado so much. And as we take a look at what's taking place in both Vail and Beaver Creek for the resort report, more and more terrain is opening in both locations. Right now, there's no real snow in the forecast for today. We are expecting that sunshine to make its way out, so we aren't expecting any snow for the next 24 hours. No real snowfall in the last 48 hours either, but 134-inch base season total, 56-inch base depth, and then Beaver Creek Mountains open from 8:30 to 3:30 right now every day. 23 lifts are open, 245 trails are open, 77% of the terrain is open. On Monday, kicked off the open of McCoy Park, which is absolutely incredible. Now, as we make our way over to Vail, Vail got no real snow over the last 48 hours either, so they're sitting at about that same spot. But Blue Sky Basin just opened in Vail. 23 lifts are open in Vail, 245 trails, and then 77% of terrain in Vail is open. It's absolutely incredible to get out there and enjoy the mountains right now. I know that Blue Sky Basin had opened. I did not go last weekend, but it is on my list of things to complete this weekend to get out there and enjoy all of that fresh new terrain that's open on both Vail and Beaver Creek. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning, or resort report this morning. Now we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to Skipper and Scout, a place for modern kids to celebrate everything cool about being a kid. You will find us at the crossroads of fun and function, of worldly and Colorado, and of sugar and spice and everything nice. Come by and see us next to the Austria House and across from the Vail Village parking garage. Our store is filled with the latest fashions and all of your holiday needs this season.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
Located in the heart of Vail Village near the Covered Bridge, Blitz Boutique is a well-known women's boutique that offers customers a place to find unique and timeless fashion pieces. Whether you're looking for a gift to give or a gown to wear, Blitz Boutique has something for everyone to buy and love.
Good morning, Vail.
The Vail Valley creates such incredible community members, and I'm so lucky because I'm sitting with one who's very special. Not only has he been part of the TV8 team forever, but he's an incredible World Cup and Paralympian ski racer. Thomas Walsh is joining me on the couch. Oh my gosh, I'm like thrilled that you're here, only because you're a hard man to track down.
Well, thank you, and I'm glad I was able to squeeze it in while I'm home.
I'm super happy you're able to squeeze it in while you're home too, because I've been wanting to catch up with you for so long. You do so many cool things, not only in skiing, but here in our community too, and I think it's so important that people get to know who you are.
Well, thank you so much.
You've had a great start to your season this year.
Mm-hmm.
Been traveling a lot. doing things left and right. What has been kind of the highlight of the season this far?
This year has been a really big year in terms of trial and error, trying to figure things out. Unfortunately, I had an injury last year, which kind of interrupted my progression in my ski racing career. But I was able to come back this year and earn a World Cup podium earlier this year in Switzerland. And so this is kind of the stepping stones to our next big event, which is World Championships, coming up in Norway and Scandinavia. And then the big grand finale is going to be happening in China for the Paralympic Games.
I mean, are you excited? Are you nervous? How do you feel coming back from the injury?
It's a lot. It's a long process. Ski racing is a pretty dangerous and violent sport in the body, but I'm feeling strong, I'm feeling happy, and I really am loving my skiing right now.
I mean, like, you're so involved in our community that you started skiing at 5 years old with one of the great endeavors that you can do here, Ski and Snowboard Club Vail, and so you've been at this for a really long time.
I have. I started skiing and then I started racing as a young athlete in that program, and I loved it. And this community has such an environment to foster so many different things. I was skiing, I was riding my bike, I was doing Nordic skiing. I got really involved in the arts and theater and film here in the community, which have helped me now that I've gotten older, not only in skiing but also in just my professional life. I'm on the Cultural Arts and Special Events Committee for the town of Avon, so that keeps me involved in that kind of facet of our town. And I'm just really happy and grateful to be from here.
I mean, we are so lucky to have you as part of our community, and it's so cool how far you've gone and how far you've taken it. You've done some incredible things working alongside other great local athletes like Michaela Schifrin, and just putting in work and like bringing awareness to a lot of really cool things here in our community too.
Yeah, I really love, kind of being able to give back in my own way. I'm very busy with what I'm doing in my job. However, being able to take the time and connect with the people around me and share those experiences. I teach skiing as a part-time instructor, and it allows me to share a passion and a love of sport with guests and also local kids and athletes.
My favorite part about that, though, is that you're so humble with what you do that you don't tell the kids that you're teaching how incredible you are, so they don't even know that they're like with this phenomenal athlete.
I guess so. I like to stay humble with what I do, and I think it's purely because I love it. And some athletes will get out there and scream and shout all their accomplishments, and I'm really fortunate that I have a pretty decent resume with skiing and some other things, and I just like to try and connect and share the experience rather than maybe get people starstruck in a way.
I mean, I'm starstruck just sitting here, so I'm excited to even be here. Now I'm blushing because I said that out loud. But you have a big year, and you have recovered from this injury. And like, what are the trials and tribulations of making that turning point in your career from really being like an athlete starting in the Vail Valley to going to bigger stages?
It's really important to remember where you're from. And so coming from a small town, I was able to, hone in on my skills of connecting with people and knowing myself truly before I went to a bigger stage. And this upcoming Paralympics will be my second Paralympic Games. And the first time I was there, I didn't really know what to expect. There's a lot of eyes on you. It's a big stage. There's a lot of people. A lot of athletes, in the competition is very fierce. So really being able to reflect on my upbringing, my home, my family, my friends, the people in this community, to help me understand that I can do this and I can move on and I can be okay and know where I stand before I get put in the spotlight in the start gate at a race.
And in that moment of the start gate, what goes through your head?
That's a pretty good question. A lot of people have different answers, and I studied theater and film in college, and so I like to think of it like that before a director says action or before I walk out on the stage to deliver a line. I take a deep breath and I kind of let natural instincts take over. I know I've done my rehearsals, I've learned my lines, I've practiced, I've trained, and kind of just letting the moment take over before you push.
Any courses you've done recently that have had maybe a nightmare, like delay gate or something that has really just brought you to a halt?
Hopefully not a halt, because I'm trying to go fast down the hill.
Not a halt, but like a roadblock, a mental roadblock.
There's definitely some courses that they'll send some shivers down your spine. I'm not a downhill skier, so I don't necessarily have those huge, massive jumps or the intense speeds. I'm not quite a big enough guy to be a downhiller, but I really hone in on the slalom and the technical events. And as I've learned new skills and I'm starting to go faster through some gates and hitting them, there's definitely times where, you know, my hand will miss and I'll take one in the face and it'll kind of jolt me up. So there's some steep hills, and my favorite race slope is actually in Kranjska Gora, Slovenia. And there's a couple times where I'll get up there and look down the mountain, and it's icy and it's fast and it's a little bit scary.
I can only imagine, because even just looking at the Birds of Prey course, I'm always like, oh my gosh, that is so terrifying. And that is a downhill event. That's an event where they're not slowing down for anything and they have no fear.
Absolutely. I love skiing because I personally think it's one of the sports where we go the fastest with the least amount of protection.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of injuries, and that's the risk and reward we take as an athlete in our sport.
Thomas, if people want to catch up with you and see what you're doing and where you're going and how everything's taking place, what's the best way for them to kind of keep their eyes on you?
I'm very active on social media, on my Instagram. It's at twalnuts with a Z. And I post on there all the time. I'm also on Facebook. And I just like to share messages and photos of my career there.
Thank you so much for coming in and chatting with me and giving me all this great information. I know that I follow you so that I can like see all the cool things you're doing, and I'm like, wow, how lucky am I that I even get to sit on the couch with you and have this conversation.
Well, thank you for having me, and I hope to see you soon.
I hope to see you soon too. Make sure that you check out his social media so you can see exactly what's going on and where he is, and we're sending him all of our good vibes for the upcoming big games.
Good morning, Vail.
Aches and pains from skiing? Trouble sleeping? Hi, I'm Eric, founder of Amari. We provide effective, fast-acting, great-tasting, plant-based products designed to help you get out there day after day and maximize your fun on vacation by reducing inflammation, improving joint comfort and health, and supporting sleep. We come in single-serving packets that you just mix with water, or we've got great recipes for recovery cocktails, breakfast smoothies, bedtime teas, and mocktails, as well as recovery tips on our website. You can find us at local retailers in the Vail Valley.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the TV8 Winter Weather Center, and we are looking at just down west of the I-70 corridor. That's the Glenwood Hot Springs. You can see the steam rolling off those relaxing hot springs. Just kind of makes you want to go sit down and relax a little bit and enjoy that mountain scenery while you soak up some of the hot minerals from those springs there in Glenwood. Let's take a look at this local weather. We've got 15 degrees coming up today, a 39-degree high, so we're going to warm up just a little bit. Winds out of the east-northeast, 5 to 10 miles per hour, but look at that sunshine, something we all love to see coming in after we leave that cold, snowy week that we just had. We're getting up today, 8 a.m., 15 degrees. The temperatures by hour noon, we're going to get up to 29 degrees, 4 p.m., see that high of 33 degrees. And then tonight, 19 degrees, cooling off as we move this evening into 11 degrees. Now remember, as those temperatures warm up a little bit, that snow starts to melt on those roadways. And as it gets down into that 11-degree range tonight, that might freeze up. So be careful tomorrow morning when you go out. If you see any dark spots on the highways or on the secondary roads, just be careful. Looking at the I-70 corridor, 57 and partly sunny in Denver. Vail is 39, full sun, 40 degrees in Avon and 41 degrees in Eagle, to get that sunshine out there today. Thursday, we're going to look at 45 degrees, partly sunny, so you're going to want to have to check those lenses for the lens of the day to see what's going to work best in your goggles. And then Friday, we're going to queue up for the weekend, 50% chance of snowfall, 32 degrees, moving into an absolutely beautiful weekend. Saturday and Sunday, full sun, 36 degrees on Saturday, 39 on Sunday, and continuing that into next Monday, a high of 40 degrees and full sun on Monday. So some really epic days out on the mountains. Enjoy that. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Located in the heart of Vail Village near the Covered Bridge, Blitz Boutique is a well-known women's boutique that offers customers a place to find unique and timeless fashion pieces. Whether you're looking for a gift to give or a gown to wear, Blitz Boutique has something for everyone to buy and love.
Hi, I'm Maya Walker. Welcome to Beaver Creek.
Maya Walker Jewels is home to beautiful gemstones that reflect a spectrum of colors. Discover your own style in contemporary, classic, fun, and fanciful designs. Create lasting memories for future generations. Or find your timeless treasure at Maya Walker Jewels, where customer service embodies dedication, passion, and care.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
Good morning, Vail.
We like to spend a lot of time talking about great organizations and foundations throughout our community, and one that's really important, not only just to be a safe place, but to give some great information for maybe people struggling right now, is Bright Future Foundation. And I'm really excited because Grace Ann Schutz is joining me on the couch. Good morning, Grace.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Good.
You guys have been busy.
Yeah, we have been. You know, I think the difference in the combination between working on our programs and working on our fundraising efforts like the Winter Culinary Weekend, we, find ways to fill the days.
Yeah, find ways to definitely stay busy. And right now, just with the influx of people that we've seen come into town, I know that definitely brings just a little bit more for you guys to be doing as well.
Yeah, I think post-pandemic, people weren't sure what to expect across all different nonprofits. For those of us who are in human services, we saw a dramatic increase during the COVID years. And, you were kind of like, oh, is it going to hold on as we figure out what life is, post-pandemic and in these later pandemic years? And we've seen that steady increase just continue through increased hotline calls and just requests for services in general.
I mean, I can only imagine, and especially with what you do, in the way that you guys protect and, do work in human services, with people being locked down together for weeks at a time, I'm sure that it made it just so much more intense.
Yeah, two of the most intensifying factors of domestic violence are financial insecurity and isolation. And that's exactly what the COVID-19 pandemic, and particularly the stay-at-home orders, did for a lot of people in our community. You know, there was no longer income, the resort was shutting down, there was just a lot of different factors in play economically, and then again, those isolation factors, kids aren't going to school, people aren't going to work, they're working at home, and for a lot of families, that was a really intense time and a really challenging time. And so, we were really proud to be able to be there to serve that increased need in our community.
So even though we've talked about it a little bit when I got to chat with you last time, for people that don't know what Bright Future Foundation is, how would you explain it or describe it to people?
So Bright Future Foundation is Eagle County's only community-based domestic violence, sexual assault, human trafficking, and stalking agency. And so we serve survivors of any of those four areas in a lot of different ways. Emergency housing and our crisis hotline are really what we see as crisis intervention. And then we have some long-term healing as well through legal advocacy, behavioral health services, and then a few different housing programs and case management as well. And then another part of our program that we're really proud of, I think, is our youth programming. And really, we believe that the best way to stop domestic violence in our community is really to invest in our youth. And so we do that through two different programs. An in-school program called Hotspot Mapping that really empowers the youth in our community to talk about issues of safety in their schools and to identify unsafe and safe spaces. And then our Buddy Mentors program, which has just really been a core tenet of our programming. It's been around for a really long time. It's based on the national Big Brothers Big Sisters model of one-on-one mentoring, and we pair a local youth in our community who is in need of a positive role model and a positive adult in their life to enjoy our great valley and all that it has to offer in a one-on-one mentoring way.
Which, I mean, is something that is so cool, and I was talking with you about it not only right before we came on camera, but yesterday we were talking a little bit about it as well. This is something that people can sign up to do, and you guys are always in the market for these mentors.
Yes, we are always in the market for senior buddies, is what we call them, to be matched with our junior buddies. We have a wait list of junior buddies. There's always youth in our community who need that positive, trusting relationship with an adult. And so the matching is done really intentionally. And so as we have an interview or an application for a senior buddy, our youth programs manager and advisor really look to our list of buddies to see who's going to be a really great match, who likes to do the same things, who has things in common, and who might be able to support each other on those days that are a little bit harder.
Which, I mean, is something that's so crucial because as I was reading the email that you sent me yesterday, statistically, having this improves kids' well-being and kind of the quality of life that they have tenfold.
Yeah, so research shows that youth who have a mentor are less likely to skip school, less likely to do drugs, and are actually, more likely to display confidence, have better grades in school, and kind of all of those different things that we associate with positive youth development. There's tons of data and there's tons of fun too, and I think that's like the great balance of a lot of the youth programming in our community is that, we look to wrap around those youth and to invest in the future of our community.
Which is absolutely incredible, and I mean, I'm excited just for Bright Future to even be here because I think this is such a crucial resource that people know we have. And I feel like a lot of people maybe are like, oh, I don't need it. But if you are just struggling in any way, shape, or form, this is such a solid resource for people to kind of lean on.
Yeah, there's a lot of different elements to domestic violence, and there's a lot of different stages in relationships. And so we really believe that domestic violence takes a lot of different forms, whether economic abuse, emotional abuse, or physical abuse. So often people are like, oh, someone else might need it more. Or there's, a lot of different factors that would prevent someone from accessing our services, and a huge part of that is the stigma of asking for help. And our community is really working to make sure that regardless what your behavioral health issues are, whether surrounding domestic violence and sexual assault or just more general mental health, there's a lot of great organizations that we're able to partner with just to make sure we serve those that our agency is able to specialize in, but there's a lot of other amazing organizations doing the work so that we can come together to build more positive relationships and to make sure that, you know, people who need help are able to access services without the kind of anxiety and stress around financial insecurity.
Well, and I mean, that's the big thing, right? Is everyone is so afraid to ask for help because the consequences, the financial aspect of it, and the judgment aspect of it, and the feeling like taking that step back, but it's in no way, shape, or form doing that. Asking for help is something that I think is so important that people do, and you guys have created this safe space allowing people to do it, which is so incredible.
Yeah, just to have people know that we believe them, we're here to support them through the entire journey. You know, we don't have a prescribed plan for everyone who comes in. We really work with individual survivors, individual families, individual youth on their own goals towards safety and self-sufficiency. So whatever they define as that goal, we're there to walk alongside them, provide the resources, and just let them know that someone is there who cares for them.
Again, it's so incredible. So if people are interested in getting some more information about Bright Future, where can they go?
So our website is definitely the best place to start, mybrightfuture.org. We like to kind of let people know you can donate, volunteer, or access services, and the website does a really great job highlighting those 3 different opportunities. So again, if this might not be something that you're experiencing, you can volunteer or donate to, you know, support others in our community. But if you are looking to access services, including our youth programming, you can check out our website online. There's a hotline, email, applications, all those different things. And for survivors in our community, we like to just continue to point them towards our hotline. It's available 24/7 in English and Spanish, and that can, you know, be a first step to accessing our plethora of services.
Grace, thank you so much for coming in and giving us all of this great information this morning. I love what you guys do, and I think it's such an important piece of our community, and it really shows how we all come together to support those in need.
Well, thank you so much for having me. Awareness is a huge part of what we do, so to be able to have local media outlets support in terms of spreading the word about what we do is so critical to the work that we do, so thank you.
Thank you again for coming in, and we love to have you. You can come back and hang out with me whenever you want, because I just think you're so wonderful. Make sure that you check out mybrightfuture.org.
Yep.
To get more information on everything that they do here in our community, only because it's so incredible. And you can become a mentor for the children here that maybe just need a little bit of a lending ear and some adult guidance and just that positive energy that everyone radiates. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got the Town of Vail Police coming into the studio to chat with us, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Moe's Original Barbecue, located all over the United States, but specifically in Eagle and Lions Head Village, offers up the best original Alabama-style barbecue. Smoked, pulled pork, turkey, chicken, and ribs slathered with our homemade sauce. Try our sides of marinated slaw, mac and cheese, potato salad, or banana pudding. Dine in or haul it home. Moe's Original Barbecue. We look forward to serving you.
A good night's sleep can be harder to achieve at altitude. Altitude Control Technology's whole room oxygenation system scientifically simulates a lower altitude, no matter how high your mountain home may be. Increased oxygen levels facilitate better sleep and help to alleviate fatigue. The result is more energy, better mood, clarity of mind, and recovery from exercise. Contact Altitude Control Technology for a free consultation and start sleeping better after one night in your oxygenated room.
Welcome to Skipper and Scout, a place for modern kids to celebrate everything cool about being a kid. You will find us at the crossroads of fun and function, of worldly and Colorado, and of sugar and spice and everything nice. Come by and see us next to the Austria House and across from the Vail Village parking garage. Our store is filled with the latest fashions and all of your holiday needs this season.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We always talk about all the activities, all the things going on here in the Valley, and I am with one of my favorite guests that we have on the air that's definitely got a pulse on everything going on in the community. Sergeant Chris Botkins from the Vail Police Department. How are you this morning?
Good. Doing good.
A lot happening. We were talking earlier. How did New Year's end up?
New Year's ended up pretty good. We had a couple small disturbances, but for the most part, it was a good calm, and I think everybody had a good time. It was overall the holiday season has been really good for us.
Well, that's nice. It's always good to hear after something like that everybody had a safe and good, happy New Year, and leading into 2022.
That's it.
Off on the right foot.
Yeah.
So we were talking earlier also about mask and mask mandate. Now we were talking the county, the ordinance that's out right now is scheduled to go away on January, I believe, 17th.
That's correct.
We're probably thinking that may not happen. It's probably going to be extended due to the number of cases. And then what things with the police department are you encouraging some of our locals and visitors to do while they're here to be safe?
Yeah, I would definitely expect that mask mandate to continue at least through the ski season or when we see those numbers go down. And again, it's really about wearing your mask when you're in those on buses, on the gondolas, in any kind of private business, things like that, any kind of indoor space like that. And really, it's just about practicing patience. There's going to be people from out of town that may or may not know about the mask mandate that's in place. So if you confront with or come in contact with somebody like that, it's really not up to you. We don't want private citizens going up and causing a disturbance or leading into something that might cause a disturbance. Just let one of the staff members know. If you're on the mountain, tell a Vail Resorts employee. Let them handle that confrontation for you. And then hopefully that we won't have to get involved in those kind of things. And hopefully it ends up in a peaceful.
Yeah, I know most businesses have really trained their staff to offer what they call a gentle reminder to people.
Correct.
And like you said, those that are from outside of the community that may not know what our ordinance is, help them and assist them so that they enjoy their stay here and also stay safe as well.
Yeah, and it's really about that patience aspect of it. People may not know. Everybody's here trying to have a good time. That's the real intent here. So let's just be nice to each other and just friendly reminders.
Right. Now, one thing we always talk about too is just safety on the roadways. Obviously, we're seeing a lot of visitors to the Valley, more than sometimes we've seen in the past, so those numbers are up. We've got some warmer temperatures getting ready to come up. That's probably going to melt that snow with the being down below the teens, maybe a single digits at night. What kind of suggestions do you offer to motorists so that they can be safe out on the roadways?
Well, just be aware. Like you said, there's that freeze-thaw effect that goes on each and every day. So it's going to get up like almost to 40 degrees today, but it's going to be down in those teens at night. So that all that water that's melting on the roadway is going to start freezing. And it freezes earlier than people think. Really, as soon as the roadways get into those shadows in the late afternoon and evening, those roadways start freezing up. So if it's looking black and shiny on that pavement, it's probably pretty slick. So just slow down, be in control of your vehicle. And this is also that time of year where windshield washer fluid and windshield wipers are really important for you, because as you're driving around, as that stuff is thawing on the roadway, it's really dirty, it's splashing up. So be able to make sure that you can see properly so you can drive safely.
Yeah, we always talk about the glare too. A lot of people are unaware of that. When that sun comes up, it can literally be blinding. And if you don't have your windshield clean, both on the outside and on the inside, it's really going to create some poor visibility.
Absolutely, yeah. Driving that westbound about 4 o'clock in the afternoon is that sun is right in your face, and you're squinting the whole way, even with sunglasses on. So,
perfect. How about, we've talked about before, ways to register skis and snowboards, because there's so much equipment that's out on the mountain. People may have a tendency to accidentally take the wrong piece of equipment, or you might have someone out there that's just taking equipment on their own. How can we protect that?
The best way is to register it with the Vail Police Department. You can do that on our website. You can contact any police officer or code enforcement officer. If you see one walking around the village or anything like that, they can help you out. You can always do it from the comfort of your own home or wherever, even on your mobile device. Just go to the website. There's a link there under the police department page for equipment registration and get those things registered. Pretty much anything with a serial number you can get in there, so that really does aid us in the recovery of those things, so we can identify if we come across a stash of skis or something like that, investigating a crime, we can get them back to you. We can find out where that skis or snowboards or bicycles or whatever it is registered back to you and get in contact with you.
Right. And how have you seen that trend so far this year? Has people been behaving themselves, or are we seeing a lot of lost items?
So far, we're actually down. Knock on wood. I don't want to jinx anything,
Good.
but so far we're down a little bit in those ski and snowboard thefts. So people are doing a good job. Hopefully, people are out there protecting their own gear as well as registering. So it's been so far really good.
Perfect. Now, getting back out on the roadways, there's a lot of snow clearing that's taking place right now. Always after we get a big snowfall, you see the crews out there with the front loaders and the dump trucks trying to get off of the sidewalks, off of the side streets, but also out on the interstates.
Yeah.
Any mindful suggestions for motorists when they come across some of that equipment?
Well, one of the big things is they're limited and they're very focused on what they're doing. So limited in their vision and very focused on what they're doing. So they're paying attention to the snowbank that they're working on, trying not to hit fire hydrants and whatever out there. So just know that you got to drive defensively when you're out on the roadway. Try to make sure your vehicle is being seen. And as a reminder too, in the town of Vail, there's no on-street parking. We have problems in the wintertime when it comes to snow removal, because if a vehicle's parked illegally on the road and they're trying to remove that snow, chances are your vehicle's going to get towed because of the safety aspects of that. So please, there's only a few places you can park on the roadway in Vail. So if you don't know for sure that you can park there, don't park there.
Probably a good idea not to leave your car there.
Yeah.
Good. Well, Chris, it's always great having you in. You give us such good insight on what to do and how to stay safe in the community. I know, like I said, you've always got the pulse on everything going on there, so it's always a pleasure to have you in. And thank you again for your insight.
Absolutely. Pleasure to be here.
We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
When injury knocks you down, we help you get back up. Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery.
We live in one of the most active sports communities in the country, and we strive to find better ways to provide the finest medical care for our patients, from weekend warriors to World Cup skiers.
Our specialists are among the most experienced doctors in sports medicine and orthopedic surgery.
We help serve the prestigious U.S. ski team.
Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active. It's what we do.
Good morning, Vail.
Another beautiful day filled with sunshine here in Eagle County. We are expecting to see those temperatures warm up quite a bit, a high of 39 degrees today. Beautiful sunshine, maybe a slight wind chill, but nothing too serious, only 5 to 10 miles an hour. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see progressively we'll see those temperatures warm up throughout the day, that sunshine really coming out. But later this afternoon, that's when we're going to see that cloud coverage slowly roll in, mostly sunny skies around 4 p.m., and then partly cloudy by 8 p.m. We are expecting that cloud coverage to just continue throughout the course of this evening. 11 degrees is the overnight low, some calm winds taking place. And then as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, temperatures down in Denver are definitely warmer. 57 degrees in Denver. They're going to see a little bit more overcast skies than we will all day today. 39 degrees in Vail, 40 degrees in Avon, 41 degrees in Eagle, and like I said, that beautiful sunshine throughout all of Eagle County. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we are expecting to see that partly sunny skies tomorrow, and then more cloud coverage rolling in by Friday when we're going to see that beautiful snow coming our way. This is the thing about Colorado, is the weather is always so incredible. By the weekend, we are expecting that sun to be fully out in force and just absolutely amazing. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got our show closed for this edition of Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Maya Walker. Welcome to Beaver Creek.
Maya Walker Jewels is home to beautiful gemstones that reflect a spectrum of colors. Discover your own style in contemporary, classic, fun, and fanciful designs. Create lasting memories for future generations. Or find your timeless treasure at Maya Walker Jewels, where customer service embodies dedication, passion, and care.
Moe's Original Barbecue, located all over the United States, but specifically in Eagle and Lions Head Village, offers up the best original Alabama-style barbecue. Smoked, pulled pork, turkey, chicken, and ribs slathered with our homemade sauce. Try our sides of marinated slaw, mac and cheese, potato salad, or banana pudding. Dine in or haul it home. Moe's Original Barbecue. We look forward to serving you.
Good morning, Vail.
I like how we just look at each other. Oh my gosh, it's the show close already.
I know. It makes me kind of sad because this is my favorite part of my day because I just love it so much.
Yep, me too.
I love all the great people. I love our team here at TV8. I love getting to sit on the couch and giggle with you.
Yeah, well, and if you want to be part of a fun, giggly team, you just go on our website. There's plenty of job positions that we have right now. We're looking for good people that want to be part of the TV8 More For You on 92 family, so get on there and check it out.
Yes, we're always hiring, well, especially hiring right now, and you can email your resume to Danielle at parkcity.tv, or you can email it to Danielle at tv8vail.com, which is great because then, of course, you can come join us on the couch.
Yeah, and just reach out to Danielle anyway because she's a wonderful person. She loves to hear from you, so.
Yes, and something else that you can do, if you have any questions, comments, or there's anything you would specifically like to see on Good Morning Vail, you can email your ideas to comments@tv8vail.com.
Awesome. It's been a great show today. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.
It's been a great show. Make sure that if you're getting out there to enjoy that sunshine, you're making sure that you put that sunscreen on, only because it's going to be a nice, beautiful Wednesday afternoon.
Stay safe.
Coming up right now, find out how a teen's obsession with Grey's Anatomy helped save his mother's life.
Also coming up, a college professor had a reward for whoever paid attention, but no one was able to claim it. We'll explain.
I like that one. And a little bit later, strap hangers, beware.